Welcome to Unleash Your English. Imagine being in a world where everyone speaks, but you cannot reply. The words pass like the wind, and you feel lost. If you have ever asked, "What do I start with English?" This video is your answer. Comment if you have felt this, and stay with me until the end. Because today we begin your journey, step by step, from zero to confidence. Chapter 1. The first step. The first step is always the hardest. You sit there, thinking, how can I start English? I don't know anything. Your heart feels heavy. You look at other people speaking, and you feel small. But let me tell you the truth. Every great speaker once stood where you're now. They also started with nothing. They also felt nervous. And yet, they took the first step. That step changed their whole life. Today, you are about to take that same step. You're not late. You're not weak. You are ready. When you start, don't think about everything. Don't think about big grammar books. Don't think about thousands of words. Just think about today. Just think about one small action. English begins with a choice. The choice to start. Right now, in this moment, you can make that choice. This choice is more powerful than anything else. Because without the first step, nothing happens. With the first step, everything begins. Think of a child who takes their first step. The step is small. The child falls. But the whole family claps and smiles. Why? Because the first step is a miracle. The same is true for your English. The first word you say is not perfect. The first sentence you try may sound broken. But it is a miracle. It is the start of your journey. And you must clap for yourself. You must celebrate yourself. Because you did it. You started. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. You're speaking English. You are confident. People listen to you. They smile when you talk. They understand you. And you feel proud. That person is real. That person is waiting for you. But you cannot meet that person if you never start. The first step is the bridge between who you are today and who you can be tomorrow. Many people say, I will start later. I will start when I am ready. But the truth is, you will never feel fully ready. You must start before you are ready. That is the secret. If you wait for the perfect time, you will wait forever. The best time is now. The best step is the small step you take today. Remember, even a mountain is climbed step by step. Even a river starts with one drop of water. And your English will start with one step. Do not compare yourself with others. Do not look at someone who speaks better and think you are weak. They had a first step too. You only see their success, not their beginning. But inside their story, there were many mistakes, many fears, and many small steps. You are not behind. You are exactly where you should be. Your journey is your own, and your first step is enough for today. So what can your first step be? It can be as simple as saying hello out loud. It can be writing one English word in your notebook. It can be listening to a short sentence and repeating it. Don't laugh at this. These are not small things. These are the gold steps. They open the door. Once you take one step, the second step becomes easier, and then the third. And soon, you will be walking with strength. Your mind may tell you, you cannot do it. But your heart must answer, I will try. You don't need to know everything. You only need courage. Courage is stronger than fear, and courage grows every time you use it. So let today be the day you choose courage. Let today be the day you take the first step. Smile, because you're not just learning English. You are building a new life. You are opening new doors. You are becoming a new version of yourself. This is the power of the first step. It looks small, but it changes everything. Tomorrow you will thank yourself for starting today. Remember, The first step is not the hardest. The hardest part is waiting, and you are not waiting anymore. You are moving forward. Your English journey is started, and nothing can stop you now. Chapter 2. Learn 10 words. Many people think they need to know hundreds of words to start speaking English. They believe fluency begins with a big vocabulary. But the truth is different. The truth is you can start your English journey with only 10 words. Just 10. That is your key. That is your door to English. If you can remember 10 words today, you already have more power than you think. Why 10 words? Because 10 words are easy to remember. Your brain will not feel heavy. You will not feel lost. You can hold them in your memory, and you can use them right away. And here is the magic. With only 10 words, you can make real sentences. You can speak. You can begin. You did not need to wait for 100 or 1,000 words. You only need 10. Think about this. If you know the words I, you eat, drink, like want, go, yes, no, and today, you can already build sentences. You can say, I want water. You can say, you eat today. You can say, I like tea. These are real sentences. They are not perfect, but they are alive. And when you speak them, you feel strong. You feel progress. That is the power of 10 words. The mistake many learners make is trying to collect too many words at once. They write long lists. They study hard. But when it is time to speak, their mind is empty. They cannot remember. This is why we start with 10. 10 is small, but it is powerful. It is the beginning of everything. It gives you confidence. It gives you hope. And hope is more important than a big list. Close your eyes and imagine yourself learning 10 new words today. At first, they're just words on a page. But then you say them out loud. Your voice becomes strong. You join them together. Suddenly, you are speaking English. You smile. You think, yes, I can do this. That feeling is priceless. That feeling will push you to keep going. That feeling is the reason we start with 10. You can write your 10 words on paper. You can carry them in your pocket. You can look at them when you wake up. You can whisper them before you sleep. You can practice them when you walk, when you cook, when you wait for the bus. Let these 10 words become your friends. Repeat them again and again until they are inside you, until they become part of your voice. And here is the secret. After 10 words, you will want more. Your mind will be hungry. You will add 10 more, and then 10 more. This is how you grow without pressure. This is how you build a strong vocabulary step by step. Not heavy, not difficult, but easy and joyful. Learning becomes a habit. English becomes a part of your life. Do not think 10 words are too small. Small steps create big journeys. A tree starts from one seed. A house begins with one brick. And your English starts with 10 words. The person who learns 10 words today will be ahead of the person who waits for tomorrow. So take the chance now. Write them. Speak them. Live with them. Because these 10 words are not just words. They're your wings. They're your start. So ask yourself now. Will you start with your first 10 words today? Will you give yourself this gift? Do not wait. Take your notebook. Write 10 simple English words. Say them aloud. Feel the strength in your voice. That is the beginning. That is the moment your English comes alive. And from this small start, a great future will grow. Chapter 3. Sentences, not rules. When most people start learning English, they run to grammar books. They try to remember rules. They try to learn when to use this tense, when to use that tense. Soon, they feel tired. They feel lost. They feel like English is too hard. But let me share the truth. You do not need rules to start speaking. You need sentences. Sentences are life. Sentences are communication. Sentences are your real beginning. Think about a baby. A baby does not study grammar. A baby does not open a grammar book. A baby only listens. A baby only repeats sentences. The baby hears, I am hungry. The baby hears, I want water. The baby hears, come here. And slowly, the baby copies. Slowly, the baby speaks. Not perfect, not correct by rules, but alive. That is the power of sentences. That is the natural way to learn. If you focus only on rules, you may never speak. You may think too much. You may translate in your head. You may freeze. But if you focus on sentences, you can speak from day one. You can say, I like tea. You can say, I go school. Is it perfect grammar? Maybe not. But people will understand you. And that is what matters. Communication, not perfection. Confidence, not fear. This is why sentences are more important than rules in the beginning. Imagine this. You learn the sentence, I want water. Tomorrow you say, I want tea. Next week you say, I want to learn English. Do you see the power? One sentence becomes 10. 10 sentences become 100. Soon, you are building your own English world. Without rules. Without stress. Only with practice. Only with courage. Sentences are the building blocks at your English house. Rules will come later. Grammar will come later. But first, you must build your base. And your base is made of simple, powerful sentences. Sentences that you can use in real life. Sentences that give you energy. Sentences that make you feel, yes, I'm speaking English. That feeling is gold. That feeling is stronger than any grammar explanation. Because it pushes you forward. It keeps you moving. Do not be afraid of mistakes. If you say, I go school instead of I go to school, it is okay. People still understand. You're still speaking. You're still learning. And each time, your brain becomes stronger. Later, you will learn to add to. Later, you will polish your sentences. But now, the most important thing is to speak. Speak with the words you have. Speak with the sentences you know. That is how fluency is born. So today, write 5 simple sentences. Speak them out loud. For example, I am happy. You are my friend. I want it. I go school. I like music. These 5 sentences are better than 20 grammar rules. Because these sentences are alive. They're your voice. They're your first tools to open the door of English. And when you use them, you will feel proud. You will feel strong. You will feel progress. The world does not wait for perfect grammar. The world wants to hear your voice. The world wants to know your message. And your message can be simple. It can be small. But if you can say it, you are already a winner. So forget about rules at the start. Focus on sentences. Speak them. Repeat them. Live with them. That is the true path to English. Chapter 4. Speak out loud. Now it is time to give life to your words. Reading is good. Writing is helpful. Listening is powerful. But nothing builds your English faster than speaking out loud. When you speak, your mouth learns. Your tongue learns. Your brain learns. Silence does not teach you. Only sound teaches you. That is why you must speak out loud, even if nobody is listening. Even if you are alone in your room, your voice matters. Every word you say takes you one step closer to fluency. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for a teacher or a partner. The perfect moment is now. You can practice with yourself. You can look in the mirror and say, I am learning English. You can talk to your phone. You can talk to your chair. You can talk to your pillow. It may feel funny at first. You may laugh. But this is not silly. This is smart. Every time you open your mouth, you break the wall of fear. And once the wall breaks, English flows. Think about it. You learn to speak your first language by repeating sounds again and again. You did not care about mistakes. You did not feel shy. You only wanted to speak. That is why children learn so fast. They do not wait. They do not stay quiet. They copy. They repeat. They shout. They speak. You can do the same with English. Open your mouth. Let your words fly. Even broken sentences are better than silence. When you speak out loud, you train your brain to think faster. You train your mouth to move smoothly. You train your confidence to grow stronger. The first time you say a sentence, it may feel strange. The second time it feels easier. The third time it feels natural. And soon, you will not think. You will simply speak. That is the magic of practice out loud. Do not fear mistakes. If you say something wrong, nobody will laugh. And if you are alone, nobody even hears. But your brain hears. Your ears hear. Your heart hears. Each sound you make becomes part of you. Each mistake becomes a lesson. Each sentence becomes a brick in your English house. And slowly, brick by brick, you build your fluency. Let me give you a challenge. Take one simple sentence like, I am learning English. Say it 10 times. Say it in the morning. Say it at lunch. Say it at night. Look at yourself in the mirror. Smile when you say it. Feel the power in your voice. After 10 times, you will notice something. Your fear will be smaller. Your confidence will be bigger. And you will think, I can really do this. Speaking out loud is not just practice. It is transformation. It is courage. It is energy. The moment your voice comes alive, your English journey becomes real. So promise yourself today, you will not hide your English inside your mind. You will not keep it silent. You will speak it. You will give it life. Because your voice is the key. Your voice is the bridge. Your voice is the path to the English world you dream of. So do it now. Speak one sentence. Speak it out loud. Feel the change inside you. Because the moment you speak, you're no longer just a learner. You are a speaker, and that is who you are becoming. Chapter 5. Listen first. Before you speak, you must listen. Listening is the secret door to English. Many learners think speaking comes first, but the truth is different. Listening is where everything begins. A child listens for months before saying the first word. The ears learn first. The mouth follows later. If you give your ears enough English, your mouth will naturally know what to do. When you listen, you give your brain a gift. Your brain learns the sound of English. It learns the rhythm. It learns the music. English is not only words. English is sound. And sound can only enter you through listening. That is why the more you listen, the more natural you will feel. You will not need to think so much. You will not need to translate. The sentences will come out of you like water. Do not think listening is passive. It is active. Every second you listen, your brain is working. It is catching words. It is connecting ideas. It is remembering. Even if you do not understand everything, your brain is still learning. Do not be afraid if you feel lost. Keep listening. Your brain is stronger than you think. One day, you will hear a word, and suddenly you understand. You will smile. You will feel magic. That magic is the power of listening. Start small. You do not need hours of listening. Begin with 5 minutes every day. Listen to a simple English story. Listen to a short conversation. Listen to someone saying sentences you already know. Repeat after them. Copy the sound. Copy the tone. When you do this, your ears and mouth work together. This is how fluency grows. This is how English becomes alive in you. Do not only listen with your ears. Listen with your heart. Feel the emotion in the voice. Feel the speed. Feel the pauses. English is music, and you're learning to dance with it. The more you listen, the better you dance. The better you dance, the stronger you speak. It is all connected. Listening is not just preparation. Listening is transformation. Imagine yourself listening to English every morning. At first, it feels strange. The words fly fast. You catch only a little. But after 1 week, you catch more. After 1 month, you understand sentences. After 1 year, you understand conversations. You did not force it. You did not fight it. You only listened. And slowly, English became part of you. That is the miracle of listening. Remember this. Silence will not teach you. Reading alone will not teach you. Only listening will train your ears and brain. So fill your day with English sounds. Put English in your ears when you walk. Put English in your ears when you cook. Put English in your ears before you sleep. Let English become the background music of your life. And soon it will not be background. It will be your voice. So today, take your first step in listening. Choose something simple. Listen with focus. Repeat what you hear. Do this again tomorrow. And again the next day. Build your habit. Build your strength. Because listening first is the key to speaking later. And once you listen enough, your English will not be just a dream. It will be your reality. Chapter 6. Daily Habit. Success in English is not about one big effort. It is not about studying all night once a week. It is about small steps every single day. A daily habit is the real secret. A habit is stronger than motivation. Motivation is fire, but fire can die. A habit is like the sun. It rises every day. It shines every day. It gives life. If you build an English habit, your growth will never stop. Think of brushing your teeth. You did not ask yourself, should I do it today? You just do it. It is automatic. Imagine if English became like that. Imagine if every day, without thinking, you practice for 5 or 10 minutes. That small action would change your life. You would not feel stress. You would not feel pressure. You would simply grow. That is the magic of habit. When you practice daily, your brain stays awake. Your ears stay open. Your mouth stays ready. If you skip many days, you forget. You lose rhythm. You feel heavy. But with daily practice, English becomes light. It becomes normal. It becomes part of your life. That is why a small daily routine is more powerful than one big study session. Start small. Do not say, I will study 2 hours every day. You will feel tired. You will stop. Instead, say, I will give 10 minutes to English today. 10 minutes is easy. 10 minutes is possible. And here is the secret. When you start with 10 minutes, sometimes you will want more. Sometimes 10 minutes will become 20. Sometimes 20 will become 30. But even if it does not, you still win. Because you showed up. You kept your promise. Make your habit clear. Connect it with something you already do. After breakfast, listen to English. Before sleep, write one English sentence. While walking, speak one English thought. These small connections make your habit strong. And when habits become strong, they carry you forward even on days you feel weak. There will be days you feel tired. There will be days you do not want to practice. But remember, one small step is always better than nothing. Even if you listen for 2 minutes. Even if you say one sentence out loud. That is still a victory. Do not break the chain. Do not stop. Keep the habit alive. That is how champions are made. Close your eyes and imagine your future self. You have practiced English every day for 1 year. At first it was small. At first it felt slow, but now your voice is stronger. Your sentences flow. Your confidence shines. People notice. They ask, "How did you learn?" And you smile and say, "I practiced every day." That future is real, and it begins with today. So decide now. Make English your daily habit. Not something extra. Not something heavy. Just a simple part of your life. Like drinking water. Like brushing your teeth. Like walking. Do it every day, and you will see a miracle. Your English will grow. Your confidence will grow. And your dream will become real. Chapter 7. Mistakes are gold. Many learners fear mistakes. They think mistakes are bad. They think mistakes show weakness. They feel embarrassed when they say something wrong. But here's the truth. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your greatest teacher. Every mistake you make is a golden step forward. Every mistake carries a lesson inside it. Without mistakes, you cannot grow. With mistakes, you become stronger every day. Think about how you learned to walk as a child. Did you walk perfectly on your first try? No. You fell many times. You cried. You hurt your knees. But you stood up again. And each fall made you better. Each fall made your legs stronger. Without falling, you would never learn to walk. The same is true with English. Each mistake is like a fall. But each mistake teaches you balance. Each mistake makes you stand taller. When you make a mistake in English, something powerful happens. Your brain pays attention. Your brain remembers. If you use the wrong word, the next time you try, you will think more carefully. If you say the wrong sound, your ears will catch it and fix it later. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are progress. They show you're trying. They show you're alive and you're learning. Do not hide from mistakes. Do not stay silent because you fear them. Silence is the real enemy. Silence teaches you nothing. Speaking, even with mistakes, teaches you everything. If you say, "I go school," instead "I go to school," you are still winning. People understand you. You communicated. That is success. Later, you will learn the correct form. But if you never speak, you never grow. Every successful person in English has a mountain of mistakes behind them. The speaker you admire today made thousands of errors before becoming fluent. The writer you respect wrote wrong sentences many times before becoming clear. You only see their success. You do not see their mistakes. But mistakes built their success. Mistakes were the gold that shaped their skill. So next time you make a mistake, smile. Celebrate it. Say to yourself, "Good. I am learning." Let mistakes be your friend. Let them push you forward. Each one is proof that you are working. Each one is proof that you are brave. The more mistakes you make, the faster you learn. The fewer mistakes you make, the slower you grow. Which one do you choose? Imagine yourself 1 year from now. If you make many mistakes this year, you will be fluent, strong, and confident. But if you stay silent to avoid mistakes, you will still be at the beginning. Do not waste time. Speak, write, try, fail, then try again. That is the path. That is the secret. So remember this forever. Mistakes are not shame. Mistakes are gold. They are not your weakness. They are your weapon. Every mistake makes you better. Every mistake brings you closer to your dream. Do not run from them. Embrace them. Because the person who makes the most mistakes is the person who learns the fastest. Chapter 8. Think in English. The real secret of fluency is not in books. It is not in grammar. It is in your mind. Fluency begins when you start to think in English. Most learners translate every word from their language. They think in the language first, then try to change it into English. This takes time. This creates mistakes. This makes speaking slow. But when you think in English, the words flow naturally. You speak without fear. You feel free. At first, thinking in English feels strange. Your brain wants to return to your language. It feels safe there. But you must train your brain. You must get a practice. The more you push your mind to think in English, the stronger it becomes. Soon, English thoughts will feel normal. Soon, English will be the first voice inside your head. That is the moment fluency is born. Start small. Do not try to think in English all day. Begin with little things. When you wake up, say to yourself in English, I am awake. When you eat, think, this is bread. I like it. When you walk outside, look around and name things in English. Car, tree, sky, dog. These small thoughts are powerful. They are the seeds, and seeds grow into a garden. When you think in English, you are not only learning words, you are building confidence. You are telling yourself, I can live in this language. And soon, you'll not need a push. Your mind will switch by itself. You will wake up, and your first thought will be in English. You will feel surprised. You will feel proud. That is the moment you know you're growing. Do not worry if your English thoughts are simple. Simple is strong. I am happy. I like tea. I go to school. These sentences may be small, but they are alive. They keep your mind active. They keep your fluency growing. Later, your thoughts will become bigger. But now small is enough. Small is the path. Imagine yourself standing in front of people. If you think in your language, you must translate every sentence. You pause. You feel nervous. But if you think in English, you speak quickly. You feel calm. You smile. You are free. That is why this step is so important. It is the bridge between silence and fluency. Remember, thinking in English is practice you can do anywhere. You do not need a teacher. You do not need a book. You only need your mind. And you carry your mind everywhere. That means you can practice all the time. When you cook, when you travel, when you rest, your mind could be your classroom. That is the beauty of this habit. So today, make a decision. Start with one thought in English. Then add another. Repeat every day. Build your English garden inside your mind. Water it with small sentences. Care for it with practice. And soon, it will grow into something beautiful. Soon, you will walk in that garden and feel at home. That garden will be your fluency. That garden will be your freedom. Chapter 9. Practice alone. Many people say, I cannot learn English because I have nobody to practice with. They wait for a teacher. They wait for a friend. They wait for a partner. But the truth is, you do not need anyone to start. You can practice English alone. And when you practice alone, you are free. You do not feel shy. You do not feel judged. You can speak, you can repeat, you can make mistakes, and nobody will stop you. That freedom is powerful. That freedom can change your life. Think of your room as your classroom. Think of yourself as both student and teacher. When you are alone, you can talk to yourself. You can look into the mirror and say, I am strong. I am learning English. At first, it may feel funny. At first, you may laugh. But soon, you will see the change. Each sentence you say builds your confidence. Each word you practice makes your voice stronger. The mirror becomes your partner. And your partner never leaves you. Practicing alone is not only speaking. It can be listening too. Put on your headphones. Listen to a simple story. Repeat after the voice. Copy the sound. Copy the rhythm. Nobody is there to laugh at you. You are safe. You are free. And because you are free, you learn faster. The more you repeat, the more natural you sound. The more you listen, the more you understand. You're training your brain, your mouth, and your ears, all by yourself. You can also write when you are alone. Keep a diary in English. Write 1 or 2 sentences about your day. Today I am happy. Today I eat rice. These may look small, but they are gold. Each sentence is a stone on your English path. Over time, your diary will grow. You will look back and see your progress. You will think, I was afraid to write, but now I can fill a page. That feeling will give you energy to keep going. Do not believe the lie that you need others to begin. If you wait for others, you may wait forever. But if you start alone, you start today. And today is the most important day. Alone time is your chance. Alone time is your power. Alone time is your secret weapon. Use it. Make it your training ground. And when the day comes to speak with real people, you will be ready. You will feel strong. You will say, I have practiced. I can do this. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You have spoken to yourself every day. You have listened and repeated. You have written short sentences. Now, when you meet someone, your words come naturally. They look at you with surprise. They say, wow, your English is good. But they do not know your secret. They do not know that you practiced alone, day after day. They do not know that silence was your classroom, and your own voice was your teacher. So never feel weak because you are alone. Never feel that you cannot grow. Alone practice is not a weakness. Alone practice is your strength. It is your chance to build without fear. It is your chance to create your own English world. So speak to yourself today. Write to yourself today. Listen to your own voice today. Because the learner who practices alone will one day speak with the whole world. Chapter 10. Real-life words. Many learners try to memorize long lists of words. They study words they will never use. They spend hours learning difficult vocabulary, and later, they forget everything. This is not the way. The best way is to learn real-life words. Words that belong to you. Words that you can use today. Words that connect with your world. When English becomes personal, it becomes powerful. Think about your daily life. You eat, you drink, you walkie-talk. You meet your family. You go to school. You go work. These simple things are your life. And your English must live in your life. If you learn the word bread, you can use it every morning. If you learn the word phone, you can use it every day. These are not just words. These are tools. Tools that make English real for you. Imagine this. You wake up and you say, this is my bed. You go to the kitchen and say, I drink tea. You leave the house and say, I walk to school. These are not big, complex sentences, but they are alive. They are useful. They make English part of your reality. And once English is part of your reality, you will never forget it. Learning real-life words is also fun, because you see progress fast. You do not need to wait months. You can use your new words the same day you learn them. That feeling gives you confidence. That feeling makes you hungry for more. You start to see English everywhere. On the bus, in the shop, in your home. English is no longer just a subject. It is part of you. Do not waste your energy on words you never say. Do not learn parliament if you never talk about politics. Do not learn microscope if you never use one. Start with your life. Learn book. Learn table. Learn friend. Learn school. These are real. These are useful. These are words that will grow with you. Later, you can add more. But the foundation must be your daily world. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You know hundreds of words. But not just random words. Words that belong to your life. Words that tell your story. You can talk about your family. You can talk about your food. You can talk about your dreams. And every sentence you speak feels natural because it is real. That is the result of learning real-life words. So here is your challenge. Today, look around your room. Choose 5 objects. Learn their names in English. Speak them out loud. Tomorrow, add 5 more. In 1 week, you already have many useful words. In 1 month, you will have a strong vocabulary. Not just words on paper. Not just words in your memory. Words you can use. Words that live with you. Remember, English is not a list. English is not a test. English is life. And life is around you right now. Your food, your clothes, your room, your family. Make them part of your English. Make them your lesson. When you do this, English will never feel foreign. English will feel close. English will feel like home. Chapter 11. From Words to Confidence. At the beginning, words feel small. You know only a few. You speak slowly. You feel shy. But step by step, those words grow. They become sentences. They become conversations. And soon, they become confidence. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you build. Every word you learn is a brick. Every sentence you speak is a stone. And little by little, you build a strong house. That house is called confidence. Confidence does not come from perfection. It comes from progress. You may think, I need to speak perfectly first. But that is not true. Confidence is born when you speak, even if you're not perfect. It is born when you try. When you say, I want water, and someone understands you, your confidence grows. When you write 1 line in your diary, your confidence grows. Each small success adds power to your heart. Think of your first words. At first, they feel weak. But when you use them again and again, they feel strong. You say them faster. You say them louder. You believe in them. And then you believe in yourself. This is how words turn to confidence. Not in 1 day, not in 1 week, but slowly, through use, through practice, through courage. Confidence is also about mistakes. Every time you make a mistake and continue, your confidence becomes stronger. If you run from mistakes, your confidence becomes small. But if you face them, if you laugh at them, your confidence becomes big. So do not hide. Speak, write, listen, fail, and then rise again. That is real confidence. Imagine yourself walking into a room 1 year from now. You speak English. Not perfect, but strong. People listen. People understand. And you feel no fear. You smile because you know you built this. You remember the days when you only had 10 words. You remember the days when you felt shy. And now you see yourself shining. That moment is waiting for you. That moment is your reward for every small step you take today. Do not think confidence is something only special people have. Confidence is for everyone. It is for you. It is for the person who dares to practice. It is for the person who keeps going. Confidence is not a gift. It is a result. And the result comes to those who work daily. Even 5 minutes. Even 1 sentence. Even 1 word. Each action builds you stronger. So take your words and use them. Speak them out loud. Write them down. Repeat them again and again. Do not let them sleep inside your notebook. Give them life. Because every time you give life to your words, you give life to your confidence. And once your confidence grows, nothing can stop you. You will not only speak English, you will live in English. You will feel proud of yourself. Chapter 12. Your English Journey. Every journey begins with 1 step, and now, you've already taken many. You started with courage. You learned your first words. You built sentences. You spoke out loud. You listened. You practiced alone. You made mistakes. You thought in English. You learned real-life words. And each step gave you more power. Each step made you stronger. This is not just learning English. This is building a new life. Your English journey is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about growth. Some days will feel easy. Some days will feel hard. But every day will matter. Every day you practice, you are moving forward. Even if it is only one word. Even if it is only one sentence. That small action is still a victory. And many small victories will lead you to a big success. Do not compare your journey with others. Your journey is your own. Your speed is your own. Some people learn fast. Some people learn slow. But speed is not important. What matters is direction. As long as you keep moving, you will arrive. As long as you keep trying, you will win. So never give up. Never stop. Keep walking forward, step by step. Confidence will come. Fluency will come. You may not see it today, but one day, you will look back and realize how far you have come. You will remember the day you were afraid to speak. You will remember the day you only knew 10 words. And you will smile. Because now, you're speaking. Now, you are confident. Now, you're living in English. The journey is not just about language. It is about who you become. You become braver. You become stronger. You become someone who does not give up. You become someone who fights for their dream. That strength will not only help you in English. It will help you in life. English is not only words. It is power. It is freedom. It is opportunity. And it is waiting for you. So today, make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will not stop. Promise that you will practice daily. Promise that you will accept mistakes. Promise that you will believe in your journey. Because the person who keeps going always wins. And that winner can be you. Close your eyes and see yourself 1 year from now. You are speaking with confidence. You are writing with ease. You are listening and smiling. You are free. That person is real. That person is you. The only question is, will you keep walking until you meet them? I believe you will. I believe you have the courage. I believe your English journey has already begun. So walk forward with hope. Walk forward with strength. And never forget, this is your journey, and you are not alone. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, every mistake you make is part of the story. And your story is beautiful. Your story is powerful. Your story is only beginning. If this video helped you, take your first step today. Speak one sentence in English now. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Unleash Your English. Your journey starts here.